G'day, groovers. Oh, I'm just having a stretch. It's still the morning time here in Oswegia. I'm a bit nervous too. We've got an exclusive interview. Well, no, actually, it's not an interview. I just thought I'd reach out to Zav because Zav Girl, she wants to, address all of the questions you guys have, and she was worried that trolls were going to destroy her live if she did on her channel. And I was like, look, I'm happy to offer you my platform as a neutral territory, and you can, answer everyone's questions and just put this saga to bed once and for all. And I'm quite surprised that she agreed to it, but she did have some rules, so we'll go through those. Welcome to everyone rolling in. I've just got to take a deep breath. She's not quite here yet. She'll be with us shortly because she did have some conditions, which I thought was interesting. I mean, I'm happy to offer my channel as a platform, but, she brought her own set of rules. One is she didn't want me to interview her. I'm not allowed to ask questions myself. I mean, I can type some questions in chat, I guess. Good day, Cement Shoes. How are you, mate? She also asked if I could play her apology before we kick off, just to get everyone up to speed. Have a listen to her sincere apology. For those of you who don't know the background of the Zav Girl saga, the apology will kind of cover all of that. So while I'm waiting for her to arrive, I think I'll just get on with sharing the apology. Well, hello, SRB. Bedtime, but you're going to be listening. Well, it's good to have you here. Oh, that was the other thing too. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Zav said maybe an hour max. So if you've got questions, start thinking of them. Drop them into the chat, and I will be highlighting the questions for Zav, and she will be responding to them. Bowling with cotton balls. All the groovers with the great names are rolling in. Good to see you. So this is the apology, and like I said, if you're not familiar with Zav Saga, Fluffy Minx Pondu, see what I'm... Look, Rambo Pierre. I said all the good names are rolling in. We've got them all here. The best names on YouTube are already in the chat. Will there be more? Let's hope so. So we're going to just... I might just give you a wrench too, Cement, just to keep things under control because, it is Zav. I mean, it's going to be contentious, but it's neutral territory. So hopefully everyone will be respectful. But yes, any questions you have, start typing them up. The apology goes for about 3 minutes. And then hopefully in that time... Oh, Emily Flotilla's rolling in too. I'll give you a wrench as well. I don't think we'll need many, but, this is a saga, which I've just got to wait for somebody else to comment, because this stupid thing, this feature, this silly feature, it blocks your the last comment. Like, you can't do anything while Emily's comment was down the bottom. I couldn't hit the 3 little dots. So just in case, it's only if we get trolls that use hate speech. Other than that, just enjoy. A dose of reality with Jen Lou. Hello, mate. G'day, Groover. Well, I reached out to Zav and just said, look, I've heard you saying you want to address all the questions, but you're worried about trolls. And so I said, look, my channel's neutral. It's small, intimate. People with questions can come. It's going to be much easier to control, manage. Everyone can pretty much put their questions to Zav, and hopefully we'll get some answers. But she was worried if she did something like this on her own channel, she'd be overwhelmed with trolls. And so I sort of said to her, look, trolls are just people that have a different opinion to you. That's really all they are. They're not really trolls. But here we are. So I'm going to play the apology to get people up to speed. So Cement Shoes in particular, I don't want you saying you don't know what this is about. And then hopefully Zav will arrive and we can get on with your questions. And like I said, it's great to have a family reunion happening in the chat. Bloody awesome. You don't need to be dropping links, Emily. It was really just to, hey, Huck. Huck, is this your first time here? I know you, Huck. This is a small channel of mine, but I've been around for a long, long time. I think it's the ideal, the perfect platform for it too. So, and it'll be just done, and then it's out there for everyone. In future, if people who hound Zav, she can just send them over here. It's not your first time here. Well, it's nice to have you back. I didn't know this was your first visit, but that's not your first visit. But it's great to have you here, Huck. All right, so let's just get the apology going. Just get everyone up to speed. It's all self-explanatory, and that was a condition of Zav. One was for me to play the apology, and the other one is I'm not allowed to actually interview. Oh, yeah, and drop links of groovers who come in with channels. Thank you, Cement Shoes. You're all allowed to self-promote in here till the cows come home. That's what YouTube should be about. Different opinions are good people accepting that is the problem, it seems. Well, look, I said I did promise I'd be nice. And also, like I said, I'm not allowed to interview per se. So I'll just, I might throw some questions in the chat too. I'm pretty much just going to highlight your questions for Zav to address. But let's kick off with the apology. I'm going to have to stop and start a bit. I mean, fair use and all that, but here we go.
If you're listening to this, then you likely know about the last few days. I want to apologize to everyone I've hurt, but especially Cannon's family. I've been doing some major soul searching and reflecting. There are many trying to define my motivations, and while I'm not looking for forgiveness or trying to make excuses, I do hope to provide additional context that has not been made clear. I have followed the Letitia Stout case.
Oh, that was a rule of mine too, the additional context. I don't want Zav to just turn this into providing the additional context, because at the end of the day, the real context is autopsy photos of a murdered child behind a paywall. Well, the real issue is that she even was given them. But as they were, I'm just saying this before Zav arrives because it's how I feel about it. When they actually were handed to her, that's when Zav had the choice what to do with them. And the issue is what she did with them. So there's no need for going into further detail or context. This isn't about all the rumors that went around about what was actually shown and what wasn't shown. This is about the fact that it happened. But, I mean, you guys can certainly ask questions, and if you want to ask her for some context, do, but I'm not going to allow this to turn into some sort of monologue. Francesca, good to see you here, Groover Rooney. And, yeah, and as far as wrenches go, it's just if we get a little bit, if we get shitty trolls, not funny, don't do time out any funny ones. But anyone that comes here and just says something really like knobby, just, time them out. We don't need to block. Everyone's welcome here, but hate speech trolls you can certainly block. Okay, get your questions ready, guys, because we're already 26 seconds into this amazing apology.
These closely. And it was actually during the trial that I made the official records request. And it was in El Paso County, Colorado. I requested all the video, audio, and written records. I made no request for autopsy photos. I wanted all trial records, but my main interests were interviews with Letitia. The autopsy photos just happened to be in the files. I spent time reviewing what I received so I could provide more info from the trial. I believe many of my images were already shown during the televised trial, and I saw the photos on other public YouTube channels that live streamed the trial and shared the evidence. I didn't think any of the images were new. These photos were already public, although the video I put together with the coroner's voice was my own creation.
Creation. Interesting word. How did that work out for you with your creation?
I chose to put the video on Patreon because of the sensitive nature of the evidence. Putting the evidence behind a paywall meant added security, and I naively thought they wouldn't be made public. The video I created with a voice from the coroner wasn't meant to be shared outside of Patreon, and I chose not to put the photos on YouTube, a public forum, where the views would have allowed me to make more money, and the photos would be seen by more people. Because the video was placed behind a paywall, rumors about the images not being blurred or being different than what was shown in trial started to surface. No photos shows genitalia. I have made
Well, that's a question you could ask Bristol, and great to have you here too. Also, Janie to Justice, good evening. You can ask her why it was scripted and wasn't, especially in this apology when she talks about how her channel started with just, ad-libbing banter and fun, but then chose to be anything but when she delivered the apology. So yeah, get your questions ready, guys. Get them ready.
no jokes about the photos. I don't even cuss on my channel, and I would never allow derogatory remarks about a victim. I realized my intentions were not communicated well. My channel style is sort of me hanging out with friends and speaking off the cuff, and I did not articulate my reasons or think my decision through. At this time, my Patreon website has been shut down. I am not sharing any of the photos or video anywhere. Although you can see the photos.
Actually, she's just arrived. In back chat, she's just said she's ready to go as soon as the apology is finished. So I really don't have much more to say, except it's really good to have you guys here. Punch your questions into the chat and comments, and we'll let Zav respond to them. In fact, I might start with Bristol about the script. We might kick off with that. I see Jen Lou's written a little essay here, a little thesis. Well, that too. And the same could be said of Anna Elise, 10 to Life, putting photos behind a paywall that were available on mainstream media. Ask that of her, dear. What, Emily? I'm lost. All right. So yeah, as soon as the apology is over, Zav is up, and I'll be hanging out in the chat with you grievers, I guess.
Was published on other popular channels. Nothing you see is from me, nor will ever be. To those who have supported me and followed my channel, and to the true crime community, I'm sorry I let you down. I cannot imagine the pain Gannon's family has gone through. My anger over what happened to Gannon is the reason I started following the case. I'm not this evil, heartless person like many are saying, but I'm also doing a lot of self-reflecting, and I'm looking into sensitivity training. I did not want to add to the family's loss with anything I said or shared about this case. It will be a long time before I ever trust myself or my decisions again. To Gannon's family, I have no words that can make this better. No one should have to ever go through what you guys have been through. I am so very sorry for any pain that I have caused you.
Calling all women everywhere. For the very first time, we are hosting.
The floor is yours, Zav. Go for it. Okay, thanks. Let's see here. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I can't read a thing. Hang on. Okay. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. Where's StreamYard? Oh, okay, it's StreamYard. Okay. Just give me a minute, everybody. I might just someone sent me these, and that's like my hair gets caught in them. Hang on a sec. Okay. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's try these. I can see. I can see. It's a miracle. Hey, guys. Hi. Who's got a question? Huh? No, she's not. She's not allowed. I I had a really good gravel voice before it's gone. Oh, I'm live. Sorry. Just so it's showing you what we're doing at noon. Whee! And this gamer chair needs brakes. Hey guys. Okay, let's do it. So that background's confusing things. I don't feel like I'm at home. Hang on. Hey, now I feel myself. Woo! What's up? My name's actually, hang on. Zav Girl. Not Zav Girl. She's the one who stole my look and became much bigger than me, and I don't know why, which is really vague and odd. But I too put autopsy photos behind a paywall. I'm basically me, Zav Girl, Annie Elise, Natasha Cooper, my homies. One of us. That's where I'm at. So I'm here to apologize. Well, explain myself. I can't see everyone. What? Julian, help. Julian and I had a bit of morning loving, and I've got bed hair. I had to apologize for that. I couldn't find my hairbrush. Anastasia Beaverhausen, welcome. Where's my dog? My dog. I have a dog?